Whoa, look at that. Bubbles. That looks really cool. Wow. You can see the throne floating above. Real Monroe had a throne, really?
This Monroy was a madman. Hey, there's a ship!
Is that the Caravel?
That's not possible. Caravel never left Earth. Its engines exploded. Tens of thousands died.
Then what the hell are we looking at?
The source of the fucking signal. Monroy's signal. There's no place beyond the storm. It's coming from in there, protected from the anomaly, just like the uplink in your goddamn briefcase.
I don't fucking understand.
Neither do I. It doesn't make any sense. Everyone saw the Caravel explode during its construction. Even if the people left on Earth were able to rebuild the ship, they left after us. We were the first. Nevertheless, what's certain is that Monroy enslaved August's people. He butchered them, and they turned. They mutated into savages willingly, so they could fight back.
I'm done with all this. Whatever's waiting for you on that ship, I want no part of it.
Tiago, you can't leave us now.
I thought you weren't a deserter.
What they did to August's people. What our people did to August, don't you see? Thank you for letting me walk a ways with you.
We're going to finish this. We're finding a way into the Caravel.
This is it now. That ship, the signal, the garden. I'm ready to make some sense of all this. We'll leave on your word, Outrider.
Something I want to check. There's one journal entry that I'm sure I've gone if I do have that. And that means that I have actually gotten every collectible in this area. But I want to go back into Monroy, and I want Monroy and look for research. Yes, I have it. Alright. So I want to go down here. Gotta be something here. Why would that have this big open area? They're not gonna have anything. But I guess not. Alright, well, let me go. What are you doing? My dog is lying on next to me and her head just twitched. Let me go ahead and fast travel back to Chana. We have done everything in this area. And we are good to move on. Really kind of happy. But one of the final areas in this game, let's do this. Pack City is 100% complete. Let's go ahead and head over to the next area. Got Caravel.
There has to be a way inside the ship. I'll radio when I've secured a path.
There's no place beyond the anomaly. Why are we still heading to this stupid ship?
If the signal is shielded from the anomaly inside, it means we can use the uplink in there to contact the Flores. All the supplies, the resources, the tech. We're gonna bring them down today.
Don't know closer to for me to understand. What are you doing? Sorry, my dog. Still no closer understanding like how if there's even a way to stop the anomalies. At the very least, we will be finishing this game. There's a story quest here, and that is over here. Let's go. I mean, I didn't really make much progress. I probably still need 20 kills. Not gonna check again. I didn't even kill anyone since I last checked.
Not done going through hell yet.
Why are you licking my leg? Layla! Stop! What are you doing, Torque? No! No, 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 stop. Layla! Stop licking me. Sorry, my dog is just being very needy.
When the pack started to flee the city, Monroy rounded up every last one of them that stayed behind, that were loyal and trusting, and threw them into these labor camps.
But I know of the packs, they could not have survived long in there.
So basically, Monroy is...
Monroy. When he understood the packs were turning into ferals, he sent out an order to murder them all before they could transform.
All of them.
All but enough to run his camp.
So basically, Monroy is recreating Nazi Germany with the freaking concentration camps. But instead of essentially imprisoning Jewish people and people that were of different ethnicities or mentally challenged or paralyzed, he's actually putting freaking packs into internment camps. Really? That's crazy. So basically, Monroy is a Nazi. I'm gonna go back here. I don't really explore this area that well, and I feel like they could easily hide a collectible in one of these areas somewhere. My God, look at these bunks! This looks like the freaking bunks in freaking those concentration camps, I swear. This is like recreating Auschwitz. It's like framing like 100 people in freaking cabins like they did in Auschwitz. Wow. And I know this because I watched several documentaries on World War II, and I watched one about Auschwitz in high school. Like, every single time we cover history, oftentimes we spend like a week or two covering World War II. So I know quite a bit about what Adolf Hitler did. But really, if you are... And something I really understood, Adolf Hitler was part Jewish. That's something that's never really people never really acknowledge. His grandmother was Jewish, and yet he did all those horrible things to Jewish people. There's also an accolade for hip firing. So I might as well just get some progress on these peripherals. Okay. Should really have used my abilities more. Thermal bomb tier 4, not bad. Okay. Oh, there's more? Any more? You gonna send any more at me? No? Good. I need to check something. Never mind. There we go. I need to check something. So none of these collectibles are actually like the quest doesn't really take me to them, so I just want to make sure I'm not gonna miss any. There's none in the area I just came from, but there is one up ahead. I just don't want to have to go back and go through this area because honestly, this area is making me very uncomfortable. Just essentially going through a concentration camp. So I would prefer to get everything done in one visit. I prefer not to spend any more time here than I have to. I honestly hate...
It's a diary from Nikolai Galyatkin, Monroy's general. Seems he was overcome with remorse at the end for what he had been a part of. He didn't retreat to the Caravel. He decided to walk away from it all. Right into an anomaly storm.
Good.
So, on that note, I actually not gonna say that because I think that Nikolai whatever isn't actually the Wanderer because the stories don't really line up 100%. But I was going to say, if there's one thing I hate above anything else, it is the very notion of racism and sexism. If I encounter someone that is overly racist or overly sexist, I swear to God, it makes me want to punch them in the face. Like, if I walk into a room and I hear someone just talking to a woman as if she is, like, not good for anything, or that she is useless, or that she, doesn't know what she's talking about because she's a woman, that kind of sexist talk, it makes me want to just, punch that guy and just kick his freaking, butt. And at the same time, if I walk into a room and hear someone just spouting racial slurs, it also makes me really pissed off because just, in my opinion, everyone is the same regardless of race or gender. Why should we be different when we are biologically the same? I just don't understand the concept of racism and sexism. We're still human beings. We shouldn't be treating each other like crap. Just because we are separate gender or just because we're different races. Really, ethnicity is, I believe, is proper term. That's what I just don't understand. And what's really kind of sad and pathetic is when I was a little kid growing up in a small mountain town filled with freaking racists and I don't know. I actually used to be a racist at one point. Then I realized how wrong I was. And the thing was, to put it into perspective, when I was in elementary school, there was maybe like several hundred students in there, and there's only a couple different students that weren't white. Oh, hold on. It's just kind of crazy to me. So I have like a deep personal like history with racism. It's not really deep because I wasn't really racist for that long. I was really only racist for like one time in my life when I was like in 3rd grade. But I just never want to be that type of person again. It really kind of annoys me whenever I see that kind of thing. And maybe we should be getting an achievement when we turn this quest. But I really didn't realize that what I was doing was wrong until my dad showed me like documentaries of like Martin Luther King, of segregation, slavery. And I realized I was just being an ass. Where is Shauna? Here she is. This freaking area is making me so uncomfortable just seeing the freaking concentration camp. Really. I cannot believe this game went that direction. And the thing is, believe it or not, America used to have internment camps as well. I believe it was in World War II. No, it was either in World War II area or it was in Vietnam. At one point, we either had an internment camp either made for Japanese people or for Vietnamese people.
This must be
and it was just really kind of messed up. You can look it up, American like internment camps. It's actually like a real thing. I cannot remember if it was World War II or the Vietnam War.
Without memories of the past, the future means so little.
It was just really messed up.
If you come across anything else from old Earth, there's a home for it here.
Action figure. I don't know why she's not talking. I think it glitched out because I just pressed A once. I didn't press any other button. But she didn't even say anything. So I think that's kind of glitched.
Sometimes people ask me what'll happen when we lose our past.
And we get another achievement. Leave humanity behind, level 30. So I want to actually check something. I wasn't really paying attention before. The first achievement that I got was Patron of the Past, and the recent achievement is Leave Humanity Behind. I'm just putting this here just because of the fact that I'll be needing the achievement names when I go for when I'm editing videos to upload it onto YouTube. So just kind of having that there to document it for later. Oh, I actually need to check something as well. Complete all side quests. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and fast travel to that location. Oh, I have class points, that's right. Oh, and I have new accolades. Okay, so I was gonna work towards this skill, Sniper Master, that'd be really good. So, resistant piercing by 50%. So, does that... Resistance piercing. I don't know if that means I have better defense, or if that means I'll be resistant to weapons that apply statuses. Either way sounds good, and at the very least, sounds better than that. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and get this. So we only have one side quest left, and then we will get the Philanthropist here in the achievement. This is... We have quite a bit more journal entries to go through. But, it looks like we only need one more accolade to get to tier 15. So that's good. Next up, let us continue on with the quest. The very fact that we did not fight Yagak at all, and we still have not received a re-encounter with Malak, makes me think...
returned to the city to find it under siege. They battled for days, a complete bloodbath. And then, another storm hit. Monroy's people were decimated. That's when they spotted the Florus in orbit and called for help.
They started broadcasting the signal.
But it couldn't get through. Help never came. And Monroy ordered a retreat to their ship and locked it down.
I've been kind of thinking about this for a while, and I'm wondering if we won't actually be able to face those bosses until the expedition. Because I can see that. I can actually see that where we won't actually be able to fight Yagak or Malak until expedition. At the same time, I cannot help but feel that Malak was meant to be the final boss. I mean, it's one thing if they did that with Yagak or whatever that Warlord Pharaoh's name is, but Malak seems too important of a character to restrict him to expedition. This area also kind of reminds me of a location in Kingdom Hearts 3 in the Monsters Inc. world. It's just with all the these barrels that just kind of make me remind me of it. People who play Kingdom Hearts 3 will likely know what I'm talking about, but at the outside portion looks like a factory. Ow! Ow! God! Ding. I'm actually going to die. Maybe take out this destroyer first. Oh my God, stop it. Okay, I'm back to full health. I need to go ahead and take out these snipers because they are just too annoying. And they freaking did a mortar strike. He freaking did another one! I can't even see him. Please hit him, thank you. Okay, got him. And got him.
All this time, all we've been through. The battlefields, the jungles, the alien ruins, the desert. All we've lost. I can't believe we're finally here. The goddamn signal I heard the day we landed, and still... none of it makes any sense.
Oh, I think I'm starting to put it all together. The way the Pax controlled the anomaly with their obelisks, they are what kept the planet's energy in check. They were the balance. But when Monroy stopped the Pax from using the obelisks out of pure fear of what he couldn't understand, the anomaly spread like wildfire across the planet. The storms surging out of control, mutating everything.
All this time thinking we were gonna reach a place beyond the anomaly. Only to find the place it all started. Where Monroy started it.
Holy shit. Thank you, Zahidi, for filling in the gaps. Wow. That makes a lot more sense now. But I still don't understand, like, if the Caravel exploded, then how the hell did they make it here? The Caravel was supposed to be the scouting ship that was supposed to head to Enoch before the Flores led, but it was said that it exploded in orbit. So if it exploded in orbit, then how the heck is it here now? That's what I still don't understand. It said that they repaired it. They mentioned something about them repairing it. But still, how did Earth not know about that? If they were so convinced that. I don't understand that at all. I need to check something real quick. Okay, so the last journal entry here, let me also go ahead and check something because I just checked something off that I'm not sure if I actually do that. So the one that I am looking for is signal broadcast. Yep, I got that. Alright, so there's only one collectible left here, and then we have essentially 100% of this game. And that is much later on. Okay. No possible way I can miss that not small area looks like. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Let's see. Got another ore here. Go ahead and mine that to make progress in the. Oh, something else I saw. Completely forgot about that. I often forget about this kind of thing. I have a new accolade apparently, which means I am accolade level 15. But more when we get an achievement.